All right. This is Monkey's Off Table Tools. The theme of the month is defending against C bets. So what I've set up here is advanced poker training in the hardest level with um in a 9 max game. The blinds are $2 and $5 with $500 in everybody's stack. Hopefully, we'll get some chances to do defending against C bets. So we can get started. So it folded around to us here. So we'll obviously raise this one. Oh, look at that. We're going to call a 3-bet, and then we're going to be defending against a C bet in position. And he checked. So we've got top pair second kicker. Are we worried about the check raise after he did his 3-bet pot?
Yeah, what is he 3-betting? What's his 3-betting range? I wonder.
Yeah.
Ace King is obviously in there. It's probably the only hand we're worried about right now.
Yeah.
I don't think sevens or eights are in there.
No.
So Ace King is really the only hand we're worried about. We're hoping he has kings or something that will call. But I think we're safe enough just to check it back here and let him get frisky on the turn.
Yeah. See what he wants to do. Yeah, 8-7 suited, maybe. Some people would 3-bet that, but that's 2 combos. So I don't think we need to worry too much about that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we can check back. This time he fires away at a blank. So we've got the flush draw block, so does the board. So, I mean, we can easily call this.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, now he wants to go in for quite a bit. I don't see too many straight draws that actually got there. Jack 10, he might have 3-bet with Jack 10 suited, but would he have played a gut shot this way?
No.
No.
I'm thinking he's got kings or queens or jacks, maybe 10s.
Yeah. And we did underrepresent our holding on the flop.
Yep. He could have ace king is the only hand that really I'm worried about. He could very easily ace, he could 3-bet ace jack, ace 10.
Yeah.
I don't think 10 jack is in his range. Size of the pot, size of the bet, we could just jam here.
Okay. And he had ace king. He had the holding that we were worried about. So we doubled him up on the first hand, and it wants us to bring 500 more chips to the table. But I'm not too unhappy with how we played that. He underrepresented his holding.
Yep.
So, I mean, that's just how it goes. Okay, we got Kenneth James limping. Not something that he would ever do in real life.
No.
But I think that if we
go to at least 20 here, huh?
Yeah.
20 or 25.
Yeah, 25 seems better. I mean, I ISO raise him, see what he does. No, we don't get to defend a C bet here. 2 limpers and then this.
That's a weird bet.
Yeah. Yeah, he should have bet higher. This actually lets us. Well, this isn't really a 3-bet holding. It's actually, but
no, it's a
cheap bet lets us call.
It's a 3-bet fold, so you might as well just call and
do
a little set mining.
Yep. And
It's cheap
see if
enough.
we can set up defending against the C bet, and we've got 2 more callers. Now, the open raising range, this board slammed his open raising range.
Agreed.
So I don't think we can hang in there. What do you think? No,
No,
especially with all these other people.
yeah, I'm folding.
Yeah. Okay, it folded around to us. Got a gut shot.
We
But
can see bet this.
we can see bet this flop for kind of a small sizing
Yeah.
on this hit or miss board. So we got a
Well,
pot of 32. So
we have the kings. He doesn't.
yep. So we can go 10.
Mm-hmm. Down bet.
Yep. It's the second time now that this one limped, and then this guy ISO raised. This side is a little bit better of a sizing for an ISO raise. What do you think here? This is a hijack raise over a limp.
Yeah, I hate ace jack in that spot.
Yeah. It's actually not doing well here. I
No.
don't think.
Uh-uh.
In my cash game, I'm letting it go.
Yep.
So boy, I set this at the hardest difficulty, and there's a lot of limping. We can call this. Set mine.
Yep.
Didn't hit.
Yeah, we didn't hit enough.
Nah. I mean, this is it's kind of one of those loosely connected flops that.
Well, and let's look at this guy. He's done it. He's tried to isolate the limpers like 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
He could have ace king, ace jack, ace 10, all hands that we're ahead of. He doesn't necessarily have to have a pair. We could almost take one off. Let's see, what was the pot size before he bet? 90. So he bet 3/4 of the pot, didn't he?
Yeah.
That's a pretty big bet.
Yeah.
And we could take one off. I don't
Call.
know. Well, you got the other 2 players in there too, which they could have hit it too. I don't know. It's up to you. What would you do?
Yeah, I'm starting to not believe him because if he's done it 3 times now, he could be on a little heater.
Yeah,
we're looking at a VPIP of 16 here, a C bet of 80. So he C bets a lot.
Yeah,
and he's C betting out of position.
that means he could be stronger.
Yeah.
He could have 9s or 10s.
Yep.
Jacks. Could have a set of queens for all we know.
Yep. Could have that. I don't see any 2 pairs. Jack 10.
There's no flush draws.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just probably fold it in game.
Yeah,
Wait
because
for a
we're up
better
against
spot.
too many people.
Yep.
That keeps happening, and I'm getting more and more skeptical.
Yep.
He likes to isolate limpers. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's not even a hand in my book.
No.
Okay, we got a bet here. and 28 to call. We've got enough effective stacks to set mine still.
Yeah.
And we hit it.
Ooh-wee.
Yep. And he C bet about 2/3, a little less than 2/3. And all that's out there, well, it's kind of connected, but I mean, we're not folding, obviously. The
No.
question I always have in these spots is, should I raise on the flop? If I raise on the flop, I might lose him. I don't want to raise my customer out of the hand when he does this.
Yeah,
And then
it's almost a general. You just call on the flop and get aggressive on the turn.
yeah,
And the
a lot of
beauty of it
people when
is
they
you're in position, so you don't have to worry about it.
yeah,
Checking to see if he'll get aggressive because he'll already have to be aggressive on the turn. And if he's not, you
yeah,
can go ahead and bet out.
yeah, just to see if we can get a call.
Right.
You know, if he's done with the hand, he's done with the hand no matter what we do.
Exactly.
See, this time he checked. Now, if we bet this, that's like a probe.
Yeah, yeah, it is. But at the same time, okay, oh, that's the 5 of spades. Yeah, I'd go ahead and bet out probably.
Yeah.
See how much is in the pot.
216.
Okay.
And the effective stack is 368.
So if we bet 50, say 50, 60 into that pot, that's only a quarter size, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I'm
then,
trying to think
then
of
it'll
the
be
pot
300 and
geometry.
yeah, it'll if we bet 60 and he calls, then we're gonna have a pot size bet for the
Right.
river to go all in.
Right.
So 60 looks pretty
Right.
good.
Make it look like we're just stabbing at it to see if he'll fold.
Yeah. And he folded. So we made some money on that deal. So we made 94. There's only 100. There's only 406 to go to make up for our first stack that we lost. We're not going to chase, are we? Yeah. All right. Let's see. This time he didn't 3-bet us. Yeah.
This is the
Here's
type
one
of
of
hand
these.
I
Yeah.
prefer to call.
Yeah.
The suited Broadway.
Yep. Even in the cutoff.
Yep.
I'm not a huge fan of cold calling these open raises, but except on the button. But this one here just about has to be, because
Yeah,
this is an early position open. If we 3-bet and get 4-bet, we're going to have to drop it.
right. I just don't like 3-betting these suited varieties of these. If I was going to 3-bet Queen Jack at all, which I probably wouldn't, I would fold the offsuit version of this. I wouldn't even 3-bet it.
Yeah.
But something like Ace Jack offsuit, I'd 3-bet all day long.
Mm-hmm.
But Queen Jack suited, I like a call because of the board coverage. You got the suited connectors, you got a lot of potential, a lot of playability. So yeah, you can make a call and just hope to catch something.
Yep. See a flop. Ooh, and we get
Squeezed.
we get squeezed, and then he calls the squeeze.
But he only called the squeeze, so
Mm-hmm.
we can take aces and kings out of his range, right?
Yep. Probably queens.
We're blocking queens. So he must have a hand. Either he has a smaller pair, under pair to our queen and jack. I'm not giving Scotty there a lot of credit because you can squeeze a lot from the small blind in this type of situation.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'd probably just call.
Yeah, because we're getting better than
We
3 to
got
1
the
odds.
odds.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we
Okay,
got a
well, we've
gutter and
got
a
a
middle pair.
gutter to the Broadway, and we got a second pair, basically a gutter and a pair needing improvement.
And they both check to us,
Mm-hmm.
which is interesting.
Yeah.
Now, last time Scotty did this with a ace king.
Yeah.
So king jack, who's got, or king queen? Anybody got king queen here? Probably not. Maybe Scotty, but that would be.
Yeah. Scotty would be slow playing. We got it blocked.
Yeah, since he's out of position, he could be sitting there with pocket tens.
Yeah.
And out of position, want to play it. Because you're out of position, you want to check back some of your stronger hands to protect your checking range. So he could be doing that.
Mm-hmm.
And he also could have absolutely nothing and have been making a play pre-flop. So I don't know. Do you bet here?
It's hard. We've got position, which means that we can do a semi bluff, and that's what this is a semi bluff.
Yeah.
A gut shot with a pair needing improvement.
Yeah, second pair with a gut shot.
Yeah. But I mean, we're risking getting check raised.
Right.
Because we got 2 pre-flop raisers here. Now he's capped, but he's just doing something weird. Yeah, we saw him under rep a hand before when he was out of position.
Yep.
So I think if I was up against one opponent, I'd be much more tempted to semi bluff here. But 2 opponents, I mean, we've got something, but we've got a great draw here too.
Yeah, and we got some showdown values, so we don't want to risk it.
Right. We're too middle of the road.
Yep.
I think checking back. Okay, now he fires on this blank.
About a third pot.
No. Because we weakened our range by checking on the flop. So that may have encouraged him to do this. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if he had some kind of ace.
I wouldn't either. He was kind of in between the two of us, so he wouldn't have felt comfortable betting out on the flop.
Right.
And once he saw it check all the way around and then check back to him again, now he feels a little more confident with his ace. He's probably got something like, or maybe he's got a pair of nines or a pair of eights or something like that.
Yeah.
And because it checked around, he feels a little better about it.
Yeah.
Because what aces does he have? That open and then call a 3-bet squeeze. What aces does he have?
Ace queen. We have that blocked, but there's still 9 combos. Ace jack is really blocked.
Yep. Ace 10 should be a fold to a squeeze.
Yeah. And he doesn't have ace 9 because that was an under the gun open.
Right. So, yeah, I don't know. He doesn't have very many aces.
Yeah.
So what else would he have? Sets of jacks, sets of tens, pocket nines, pocket eights.
Yep.
So,
sevens.
Yep. Yeah.
Maybe even sixes.
I think we could take one off here and call.
Yeah. 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 And Okay, we cannot bet here.
No, I just checked back and
Yeah,
we have showdown value.
yeah. Oh,
Oh, he had the queens.
yeah, which we had blocked.
Yep.
Oh,
But that was
well,
that was one of the hands that we gave him.
yeah. All right, pair of fours and the cutoff. Took that down. Give us another pair of fours. Yeah, I have this set up to give us playable hands. So our set line didn't work that time, and we're out of position. And this flop hit his range pretty okay, and his.
Yeah. Okay, I'm
not
going to
too
take a
crazy
break
about
for a
this
minute.
one. Okay,
Go ahead, continue. I'm going to take a.
all right. Okay, so we opened in the cutoff with our pair of fours, got two callers, and now this flop comes out, Queen 6-5 rainbow. This flop hit the two of them pretty well. Okay, we got somebody else coming in. Hi, Joe. Rob should be right back. So what we're playing here is cash game 2-5. Everybody started with 500, and I've got it set up so that we're going to be in the cutoff, and it's going to give us what it considers to be playable hands. Because the theme of the month this month is defending against C bets, and I think this gives us a good chance to defend against C bets both in and out of position.
Gotcha.
So we opened to 3x with this pair of fours. Got two callers and got this flop, and we're not liking this situation. So I'm thinking check.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Check all day long there. Hey, Joe.
How you doing?
Good.
Sorry I'm late, but
Hey,
I'm always
it's all
late.
good. It's all good.
All right. So,
Easy fold.
Easy
Yep.
fold. So what is you guys' thought in a deal where in a full ring game, the under the gun player opens and you're sitting in the cutoff with this king queen off suit?
To me, it's a 3-bet.
A small tear runs down my face.
Yeah.
So what is it? It's a 3.2. I'd fold.
3.4x.
Yeah. I mean, without a read, maybe I might raise, but I don't know. I'm not calling.
Right. To me, it's a 3-bet or a fold.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Depending on you, like you said, depending on the read on the player.
yeah. Yeah, I don't call this hand hardly ever unless it's a player that I want to see pots with.
Yeah.
Yep. Or if
So-
it's suited.
Or if it's suited, yep. So I'm inclined to drop it. So you guys think so?
Yep.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Discard this one? Yeah. Okay, I've got a hijack open. Now, one thing you haven't seen, Joe, is that this guy so far has been pretty aggressive. Might be
Okay.
on a hater, but he might just be an aggressive player.
Post or pre-flop or both?
He's
pre-flop.
been pre-flop.
Okay. Then I'd
Anytime
probably
there's a
3-bet.
limper, he tries to isolate.
Yeah,
I'd probably 3-bet here. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
the
this-
bottom of our range, but
Yeah. This is a 3-bet fold.
Yeah.
This is obvious. Yep, it's a three. I'd three bet this all day long against this player.
Yep, probably about 50.
Yeah. I think that'd be
Yeah.
fine.
When you're
Yeah,
in
50,
position,
55.
when you're in
Yeah.
position, you can be a little tiny bit less than 3x.
Yeah,
Right.
2.85 to 3.
Yeah.
3 would be what, 51?
Yep. Oh, see, it was a
Oh.
3-bet fold, and guess what?
You get to fold.
It's time to fold.
You say,
Oh.
thank you for letting me fold.
Yeah. And look at that, we got 3-bet.
Sevens, I might call. Well,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
call
because
once
it's
because
we're getting a good price on a set line here.
right. I don't like it, but that's what I do.
Yeah. And that's why when you look at your graph on Poker Star or Poker Tracker 4, you've got like steady down and then up quite a bit and then steady down and up quite a bit. Hands like this is part of the steady down when you don't hit. Then the up quite a
What's
bit
that
is when
about
you do
us?
hit.
And up quite a bit? I don't I
Yeah.
don't seem to get that lately. I just get the
Yeah.
steady down.
yeah, how do you get that up quite a bit is what it,
Yeah. Cooler.
Yep,
You
I mean-
cooler
you mean,
somebody.
yeah.
Yeah, what I've been doing lately, and I gotta stop, and I might go up in stakes just to stop myself, is I'll throw a stack out there, a buy-in out there, because I want to see what he's got,
Yeah.
which means
Yeah.
the money isn't enough for me to play well. So I'm thinking about doing that.
I am about 10 buy-ins higher with my big blind per 100. I'm the all in equity. I've lost so many. You know, the yellow line is just it's 10 big buy-ins higher than my green line right now.
Oh yeah,
So, I'm not complaining.
that's no fun. I mean, it turns around. You know, it's in the
Yeah.
long run, it turns around. All right, so call and we don't hit it. So check. And this isn't the kind of flop that we can really check raise or even check call in a 3-bet pot. I mean, it's so easy for this guy to have a higher pair than us. Basically, we set mine. Set mining was the plan. Plan the work the plan.
Yeah.
The plan was to fold this.
Are you a fan of CW hero movies like Legends of Time or something like that with Snark? No, never mind.
Sounds like something I'd want to check out.
There's a guy who talks about the plans, and he always say 4 steps of making a plan. Make a plan, implement the plan. Plan goes off the rails, throw away the plan.
Yep.
So that was pretty reasonable.
I always say that you'd have to make a plan because otherwise you can't change it.
Yeah. Or discard it. Who was that? I think it was Eisenhower. He said, "No plan survives
I
first
wouldn't
contact
fold.
with the enemy."
Just open and
Yep. And we took that down. We got a drawing hand here.
yep.
All right. And because we're in a drawing hand, we're going to call these raises, especially with
we have
getting better than 3-to-1 odds. Huh?
We have positions. So
Yeah. Oh, it didn't hit us at all.
nope. Check.
Yeah. Yeah, and we just got to go.
I fold this all day
yeah.
long.
I very, very seldom play this hand, even on the button.
Nope.
We
Fold.
can call here. Fold.
Oh, I would fold. You got too many hands to act behind.
Yeah.
You know, do you have 8 times? I guess so. 856. I mean, I guess you could. Yeah. I've been folding a lot more small pairs and
Yeah.
set mining a lot less. But
You know, I've noticed too, it is actually tough to get the stacks in when you set mine and hit.
Yep. That's some people. So one of my coaches, Doug Hull, used to talk about, he says, oh yeah, everybody talks about 15 times. He would argue that it's actually 20 times bigger because
Yeah.
it's so hard to get the stacks and you're just not getting it. And Andrew Brokers has been talking a lot about that, about,
Yeah.
oh, well, you just don't hit all, you think you're going to get everybody stacked, but you hit, you bet, and then they fold, and what have you got? And you can't get enough.
They're getting better at considering that you could have something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you want to set mine, that's fine.
Yeah. Well, part of the thing is that the theme of the month is defending against C bets.
Right.
So just for
Can't
that,
defend against
let's
C-bet
call.
if you're not folding, right?
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's pretty obvious here what we do.
Well, it's our board though, right?
Think so?
Yeah. So he raised,
Yeah.
we called. It's our board. It's connected.
Yeah.
I might. This is a hand I might throw out it's a raise.
What would you go about 75?
So we want to fold an overpair or overcard. So are we going to hammer it, or are we going to? I think 75. I don't want to go too big because if he's got a big pair, he may still call, and I might have to double barrel to get him off it.
Yeah, if he calls, I mean, we're just probably giving up.
Right.
Okay.
So I'd raise to
Unless it's
70.
like a 4.
All right. We'll see what Randy wants to do. We haven't seen Randy play too much, except maybe limp a time or two.
Oh my God. It's
And he
legendary.
called, and now he leads back out on us. So now
That's
I
an
think
easy
we're
I'd
gonna,
give up.
yeah.
Yep.
But I'm gonna do this first.
You reload.
Okay, we got a limper. Yeah, I like to ISO about 5x against one limper.
What site do you do that on?
ACR and ignition.
Really? Okay. I still generally, again, so let's do 3x plus 1.
Yeah,
3 to 4.
4x.
Yeah. Well,
Okay, we can try 20.
Yeah, I actually, when I'm playing cash on ACR, I'm usually like 3.5 there.
Yeah.
Because I do everything at 2.5 normally, and then I'll add 1 for every limper. So I would be at 3.5 in that spot usually.
Okay, well, why don't we try 17 here?
so
Okay,
that's
here,
what
yeah, I would go.
yeah, 17 would be what Rob's saying, right?
Well, I was talking about the last hand.
Well, there's 2 limpers here. So it's
2.5.
there
so
are.
3,
Oh, yeah,
3.5, 4.5. So here I'd be like 4.5. I'd probably
23.
right around 20, 25.
it's a sneaky limper. Well, that's an advantageous flop.
Unless they're doing it with Queen Jack,
Yeah.
Jack 10.
So I bet
Queen
small
10.
here.
Yeah. So go about 40.
What's the pot size? 90. I'd
99.
go about a third actually.
33.
Yeah.
Yeah, 33, 35.
There you go. You risk less,
Yeah.
and if you get called, or raised or something, you're not punting off. Plus, you can sometimes Jedi mind trick them into betting smaller if they're going to raise you. So,
Yeah.
See, this is where I'd go like 3.5.
Mhm.
So what's that, 15, 17, 18?
17.
Don't question it.
I play a lot of ignition, so the button is 3, so I'm usually going 4x, just because the math is easier.
Canton,
Uh,
Ohio.
I don't have to type anything in.
Okay, he donked.
So he has a weak pair or a draw. I don't see many draws on here except for spades. We don't really have anything except for a king. I'd fold.
Yeah, we don't have anything to work with here.
Mhm.
Generally, even though I've been positioned on a deal like this, I want to have something that could improve on the
Well,
turn.
I mean, you actually do. I mean, you have a backdoor, right? So if a
Yeah.
jack or a queen falls, you can probably barrel again, but you probably want to go against somebody that's pretty tight.
Yeah. He could have, I mean, one thing that they do with donks is they'll donk on a draw. So you could have a flush draw.
Right, spades.
Yeah.
So it's possible, but that's 9. I mean, your
He
equity
bet it
still
almost pot.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
That smells like spades.
Yeah.
Can we see his hand or?
Yeah, we could, only if we fold.
Like 6 feet.
Well, we're gonna fold. Right?
Fold peak.
Yeah,
Oh, he
I guess that. So
had a set. See, he chased us away with his set.
yeah. See, I don't know why you donk there. That doesn't. I mean, I don't. I mean, that's certainly not solver approved, but
Yeah, that's with all the limping we've seen him do,
yeah.
and with the undersized ISO raises on limps, and now this, I'd be marking him green on my Poker Tracker 4 thing,
Yeah.
my HUD. So, do you guys agree we want to get into pots with this dude?
Yep.
Yeah,
But not this one.
not this one. No. Okay, he's raising a lot under the gun.
So, yeah.
If this were a really tight, an overly tight OMC type guy, and with a hand like this, I'd be tempted to call because he'll have an overly tight opening range, and you'll probably get paid if you hit really good.
Mm-hmm.
But this guy has opened a lot against us.
Yeah, I think this is a hand I just throw away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Open.
And we got a customer.
Who is it? Big blind.
Yep.
What's our
We've seen this
flop?
big blind 3-bet us before, so I think his range is capped.
Mhm. Well, it's a. I mean, he could be on hearts, but other than that, the flop is on ours.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
I'd see bet
yeah.
here.
How much?
I'd probably, what's the pot, 32?
Yeah.
Probably 15, 10 to 15.
Yeah, I'd be more towards 10.
11?
Sure.
Took it down. This time Boris limped. What do you guys think? ISO raise?
You know, a lot of times
So,
you treat a limp like nobody got involved at all.
Yeah.
I guess the question is, this is a look left spot, right?
Yeah.
Is Tom, Scotty, or Mike going to 3-bet? And if the answer is no, then you can raise to isolate. If the answer is yes, I don't even know what I do. I might even fold it. But that seems pretty tight.
Mike has 3-bet us out of the big blind a couple times.
What?
I don't remember if either of these two did.
No, Scotty squeezed before, but
Yeah.
that's the only time he's raised out of the small blind.
Yeah, I'd probably raise them.
Okay.
In game, I'd
17.
probably raise.
Oh, okay, Scotty. We know what's up here. I guess you do have that in you.
It's listening.
Yeah. We gave him a tell. That's what it was.
That's right. I wouldn't fold. That's for sure.
Yeah, the standard open.
Yeah. Yeah, move in.
Nothing makes it like that.
Limp up here.
Damn it. Go back, go back.
You know, in the cutoff, this pair of threes, I'll tend to open. But with this
I
limp
do.
up here, I'm not crazy about it. What do you guys think?
I hate this.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You basically, if you raise here, you're bluffing.
Yeah.
It's kind of silly to bluff with a small pair like that. I'd probably just fold.
Yeah.
Go on to the next hand.
Just don't look at the flop. Just pretend the 3 that came out the flop wasn't there.
Yeah.
I
I need to get out of the habit of set mining. That's looking at my poker tracker, though I'm winning with that. All right. I guess we'll go with 17.
Yep.
Yeah,
Again.
same deal. Not getting too many chances to defend against C bets because these guys limp so much.
Which table are you at? Is it it's just
There's difficulty levels,
yeah.
and this is set to the hardest difficulty level.
Hmm.
So I'm surprised to see all this limping.
Yeah.
One thing they do is in advanced poker training is they change it up once in a while. They don't leave the same algorithms and stuff for their AIs year after year. Every now and then they surprise you with changes.
I noticed we're never in the big blind though. So
No, we
we're
haven't
never
gotten
getting
out
it
of the cutoff. Yeah.
Yeah.
You think we
So
should
we
go
don't-
to the big blind?
Yeah.
Why
Yeah,
don't we switch it
Yeah,
over to
that'll
the big
give us-
blind?
that'll give us a lot more opportunities to defend against a C bet.
Okay.
People already miss.
Yeah. If we're 3-betting a lot in position, we're gonna get a lot of
Yeah.
folds.
Okay. I think I've got this set up. Playable hands, big blind, allow peeking. Okay.
Hey, I'm pretty sure to press to grab these seeds before they grab. So,
But I'm never inclined to call with this.
Yeah, half and half.
yeah.
Well, let's see it. Let's see it. Let's defend against the C bet.
Yeah, it's just for fun. In a cash game, I wouldn't call.
Yeah. Okay. Now we've got we're on the turn, so we've only got one card to come, but we've got an open ender,
Right.
and
He
he
checked
checked
back.
back, so we can probe.
Yep.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, we can go like a 3/4 pot.
Yep.
Bet.
I have 16
Oh, he called.
Why 3/4 on that?
I need AI.
Probe bet should be big size.
Okay.
Okay, now we didn't hit our straight, but we do have a low pair. We're out of position.
Yeah. This is a bluff catcher, so
Yeah.
Yep.
and that's that's a fold.
Yeah, because he called our pro bet, our big pro bet, he might have a jack. He could have, I don't know, he could have a lower pair, but a lower pair probably wouldn't bet here. A lower pair would want to check back and try to see his equity. But this isn't pretty, is it? Let's see what he was doing that with. King, queen.
Oh, he hit it.
Yeah. Yeah, so we were we were drawing dead, weren't we? Well, not
Well,
quite. But
No, not on the turn. If the river is a king, we got him
yeah,
because we have the 9.
yeah, that's true. Okay, well, we made a good fold, and just like in a real game, we get to see what they had, right?
We paid him $5 for
Yeah.
right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Squeeze.
This is a squeezing hand,
Yeah.
but this is an early position open.
Yeah. I pulled it.
Yeah. If it were
I'd fold it.
if it were this one, I'd probably be more inclined to squeeze. But it's this early position open. They got a pretty strong range. I don't see them getting out against our squeeze. And then we're going to be out of position. So yeah.
Probably no. I guess you could just check and set mine, but that's to keep him that wide. What's he going to do? He's probably not going to. Yeah, I think check. It's fine.
Yeah. I normally check those deals.
Yeah.
Okay. Now this is where it gets puzzling. We're in a limp pot. We flop bottom set. We don't want to chase away our customer.
I'd check here.
Yeah.
Let him bluff. Yay.
Yep.
Call.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That might have improved his hand. Let's see what happens now.
Yep.
Oh, he's betting into us. Now, on these turns, I always get scared to raise and do an aggressive action because of that old theory. If somebody raises you on the turn, he's got a big hand and it chases away your customer because a lot of people know that now.
I don't know. I mean, to some degree, I think that there's still the opportunity to try to trap some of the money in the pot.
Yeah.
If he's chasing something or something comes and kills the action, if you chase away a customer, you're really hoping that they're going to bet call, or you're going to bet he's going to call. Yeah. My inclination is always to bet, and if they go away, they just go away, and it was just never meant to be.
Right. And the thing is, since we're out of position, we're not going to be able to get any more money out of him on the river if he doesn't improve. Because if we bet out, he's just going to fold. If we check, he's just going to check back.
Right.
Yeah.
So this is the only time that we're going to get any action from him because he still has hope.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That king came out and he still bet.
Yep.
Right.
So this is our opportunity. We need to check raise here.
Okay. How much?
Maybe, 70. I think that's too big.
Yes, I was saying 65 or 70.
Yeah.
65 is 2.5 times his bet.
Yeah. 65?
Sure.
A pot size bet would be what, 84?
Yeah. Well, does the pot calculate with the bet?
With your call and then whatever the pot is plus your call.
Is this
Okay.
The pot size raise is 3x of his bet plus the dead money.
So that'd be set 125. So we're doing like a half pot
Oh,
raise.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
65, right? All right.
Sure.
Well, he likes his hand.
What do we got? 162. I'd overbet 180, 190. I mean, we may be dead. He could have a set of fours or a set of. I don't know. He didn't raise that big on the.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think we stuff it and he's going to call, but I'd still overbet. Well, depending on the competition. But
If he had a set of fours, I think we would have saw that on the turn.
Yeah.
So I think we're good here. He either had a king with a flush draw or nothing. Or, maybe a middle pair,
maybe a smaller bet.
nines, tens. I think I'd probably go 75, 80% of the pot.
Okay.
Because you're still representing a polarized range, the flush draw didn't hit. We could been, playing around with a flush draw and no straights got there. I mean, nothing really got there. So we could look like we're really bluffing here.
All right.
Of course,
Well-
over pot bet is looks like a bluff too, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So what do you
I mean, I
guys
guess
want to do?
I mean, do we think he has two pair? I guess is the question.
7-2, 7-4, 4-2.
King 7, right? So he has
Yeah.
king 7, he has 7, he hits king 7. Yeah, he doesn't do anything. Will he call an overbet with two pairs? Is he going to fold that as much as top pair? I think you probably want to go 3/4 because you do too much. He folds. If he's got top pair only, let's say he's got king queen, right? That was a limp pot, right?
Yep.
So if he's got king 9, right? He get anything to improve. He could have a worse king. We 3-bet. He still called. I don't know. I think I agree with Rob. Probably 3/4.
All right, 120.
And go
Yeah. We had no way of knowing what he had, so
Yeah.
if it weren't for the limpers, I'd be more inclined to want to stay here with him, but
Yeah, I'd fold.
yeah. Okay, check here. We got very little.
We got two backdoor straights.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Now paired board. Even worse. Check fold.
Well, check. Then
Wow.
fold.
Yeah,
Of course,
there
there
we
is
got-
the open fold is also very confusing to your opponents. There's no defense against the open fold.
Yeah.
What I like is the look. I did it once just by accident, and a dealer just looked at me, and then she was about to say, you can, and then she just kind of decided, nah, whatever, and just allowed me
Yeah.
to do it.
When I was first starting to play live, I did that once, and a couple of the other players were like, "What the hell are you doing?" You know?
Paid my money, I can throw my cards away if I want.
Yeah.
This is a raise.
Yeah. We're out of position. We got
30.
2 limpers. About 30, you say? 35?
25, 30, 35, yeah, something. 30, 35, somewhere in there.
Yep.
Took
Yeah.
it down. Yep, winning our big blind back plus 2 more big blinds.
Poker's an
I'll
easy
take
game.
that with king queen
Yeah.
all day long. All right. This is
I've
a-
squeezed this. Yeah,
Yeah, probably about
70, 75.
yeah.
I'd buy that.
Yep. I'll tell you what, taking down the big blinds with ace king offsuit makes me happy. When I pick up extra money like that, that's ecstatic.
Yeah.
Nope.
All
That's
right.
that's your that's a good big blind per 100 for an entire session or a
Yeah.
week. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, this is a crappy hand comparatively.
Yeah.
I'd probably just call.
Yeah.
Check.
Yep. Just check it back.
Check option and see what we got to come up with. Couple of back doors.
There's no reason to lead in this sitting. So
Yeah.
No.
just check.
I check and call small bet.
That wasn't a small bet.
Yeah.
No.
Well, it's less than pot though. It's less than half pot.
Well, this
Yeah.
pot figure adds that bet to it, so it was
Oh.
17.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, so that he bet almost pot.
Yeah.
We got to go away.
Yeah, I'd fold.
Yeah. Fold.
Yeah,
If it was suited, I'd call.
yeah. In a tournament, I think earlier in a tournament I might make this call, but in a cash game, you don't want to pay the rake to try and see what you get with 9-10 off suit.
Nope. Be gone.
Yeah,
I call.
yeah, because it's a cutoff open. You could almost 3-bet.
Mm,
He hasn't been very
Nah.
active.
No, I think I like a call here.
yeah.
Okay,
You could, but I don't.
okay. It's a paired board.
Yeah.
We could easily have the best hand here. He could have something like 9-8 or something.
But it's still check. I mean, I don't think anything. Now there's a
Yeah.
good.
Yep. Yep,
No.
we just got a nice turn there.
We could still check. Well, he probably hasn't improved. We could see if he stabs and then call. But
Yeah. Yeah. If he bets too small, though, what do we do? He might have a club in his hand.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed that.
Yeah.
I might check. I'd still probably just check call.
And he check back. Same thing.
I mean, I might put in a. I mean,
Yeah.
check raise, well, this wouldn't be check raise bluff. So, we have a jack, probably have the best hand, but we're probably somewhat bluff catching at this point. I guess we'd be.
It's it's in that gray area between a bluff catcher and a thin value.
Right. He could have like 7-6, right? And he's just trying to get us to bet. So I might just
Yeah.
seems weak, but I've lost so many hands this way.
Mm-hmm.
Betting.
Being out of position, we can't dictate pot size.
Right.
That he gets to do that because he's in position. So I always remind myself of that in situations like this.
Smart
So
advice.
I'm inclined to check. Yeah, he didn't have anything. He would have folded.
Right.
Okay, let's go with one more because we're already at our hour.
Okay.
All right, so okay, now under the gun, open, and we've got this.
So I'd have to. So it's a 3-bet or it's a fold, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, in my world, against an under the gun open, this is a either
Yeah.
a fold or a call.
Well, but so
I'm
what do
not
you?
three betting this.
Oh, well, so then I'd fold it. I mean, well,
Yeah. Yeah,
it's hard.
because
Really, you're just hoping for diamonds, right?
yeah,
That's
pretty much.
really all you're hoping for because his sure range is so strong.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Win a little, lose a lot.
right.
Okay, one more.
Call.
Oh, we can go till Rob gets back.
Okay. It might be a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just well, you get two
Yeah,
overs, but it's a
Yeah.
pot size bet almost. Yeah, I'm folding.
Yeah. With all these people, yeah, I can't bet here.
It's check, but it's I don't like it. I'm giving up pretty easily.
Yeah.
Hope for two pair, but that's pretty rare. So
Yeah. And we didn't get that. We got a backdoor, is it? Backdoor straight.
and now we have a backdoor straight.
Yeah.
And now we have ace high.
Yep.
I guess we got a pair of eights, but so does everybody else.
Yeah. Oh, it's very possible we have the best hand.
Yeah. No, just check it around, see what happens, man.
Yeah. You bet about half pot.
Yeah. If we were last to act, it might be worth a curious call, but he didn't bet the king. He didn't bet the 8. Could have hit a 10. I think it's a. I mean,
Yeah. Because it's a limp pot, and I mean the odds are one of them hits something on here.
right.
So this time it's his turn to hit it. But it does say deceptive pro. He's instinctive. He can get a lot of live reads off of us, right?
Yeah, that's right. I've been giving off live reads all day.
Yeah. All right, fold and peek.
I would, since we have the power and the technology.
Yeah, he had the 10.
Yeah. And that's what I see a lot is that somebody hits that 10 on the card on the river, and
Yeah.
the ace just isn't any good.
Was this one still in it?
Hmm?
This one had us beat too, didn't they?
Yeah. But they might have folded, to.
Okay, Rob, we're gonna do one more, and then we're gonna call it because we're
Okay.
already past the hour here,
Yep.
and we're given a pretty nice hand.
Yeah.
3-bet.
This is a 3-bet, especially out of position.
Mhm.
So being out of position, 3-bet would be about 3.5x, or maybe a little less than that.
65.
Yeah. I was gonna say 65.
All right, we still kept our overpair, which usually doesn't happen with 10s.
I think we can c-bet this one, even though it's not really our flop because we have the backdoor diamond draw.
Well,
Yeah.
right, but it's not his flop either, because he opened from middle position.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
He's gonna
You're
have,
right.
he's gonna have a lot of aces, ace king, ace queen, ace jack, ace 10 type hands.
So it's c-bet is probably still.
Yeah, I think a C bet is okay. You're not gonna see a lot of check raises on this type of flop.
So we can bet bigger. This is probably the 2/3 pot. So
Yeah, because we're the ones with the nut advantage here.
right.
Yeah, about 80,
Yeah.
Mhm.
80, 85.
Oh, she called.
Yep.
Now we have an open ender and a flush draw. So how much do you have
No,
behind?
we got a gut shot, overpair, and a flush draw, that a dirty flush
okay.
draw.
Yeah.
But I'm a little less convinced that we still have the nut advantage now. Although, what straights really got there?
Zero.
Flushes
block.
got there.
10-8.
the
He wouldn't have
but the
done it. Then there were
Yep.
10-8 or 5
No.
or 5-8. Yeah, the straights
And
didn't
the-
get there. It's the flushes I'm worried about.
Yeah. And the thing is, with this flush draw getting there, that's another nut advantage for us, not them. Because it's a 3-bet pot, and we were the ones who 3-bet.
So do
So-
we bet again?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm thinking over half.
200.
Mm,
200
That's
if he calls. There's almost 700 in the middle,
yeah.
and we have 200 left.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is this a
Yeah,
jam?
we're pot committed if we go 200.
Yeah. I might check this back and just call
It's a good
whatever
point.
they do. And then we have a perfect jam on the river. Yep, I think
Yeah.
we have to. Oh,
Yeah.
shoot.
Yeah, because I mean, there's 4 card jack. Yeah, there's 4 cards in the deck that beat us.
Yep. Any Jack, Queen, King, Ace.
Yeah.
And he's liable to have any one of those.
Yep.
I think we have to check back and see what he does.
Yep.
Oh,
Mm,
Yes, I have. it.
Well,
Let's see what
the
Fat
stakes
Lana
are
does.
high.
Yeah, I think I fold here.
yep.
Well, she could have. So she could have 6 pair of 6s hung on, 6 diamonds. 6, 7.
Yeah, but
It's
that
plays
hand
a
would
fold.
be that hand would be scared of us.
Right, but we checked. We checked
We could
twice.
easily, yeah.
But I'd fold, but I want to see what she has. But I guess
Yeah.
she's got something.
Yeah, so
Ace
she
of
has
Ace
the
of
ace.
diamonds.
Yep.
The nuglets.
Yep.
Well, not the nuglets because the 10 jack would be the nuts. But
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's-
I was on the good end of one of those at the Orleans last year, where my ace of it was diamonds, in fact, got there on the river, and the guy had he had a lower flush and he went all in, which was inadvisable for him because I wasn't going anywhere, and yeah, I stacked him on that deal.
One of the worst stacks I ever got was I had ace, queen, and diamond or something. And, it was like the second time I ever played live. I put a ton of money for me at the time in the middle because I thought, oh, I got this one easily. And of course, he turns over the straight flush.
Yeah,
I just what are you gonna do?
yeah, that's a cooler.
So, yeah, it is,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I remember making some joke about, him going to take more money, and he was wildly offended. No, what are you talking about? Well, you took it all before.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
I've never gotten a straight flush.
Really?
Yep.
I've hit 3 or 4, I think.
Yeah.
So some of them I shouldn't have gotten, but so,
Okay, gentlemen, I think I'm gonna call it for tonight.
all right.
Thanks for
Thanks,
coming.
Keith.
thank you, Keith. Appreciate it as always.
Fun. We'll see you next month.
Hey, you take care of yourself.
You too.
Bye.